Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Spike on the Dynasty Pylon channel. Guys, I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Martin and Mark. What's up, guys?
Not much.
I mean, are you guys happy we finally got the schedule? We finally could break down stuff that's going on in the NFL.
Well, yes and no.
Yes.
Yeah.
And happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother. First for me, happy Mother's Day to my mom, my mother-in-law, and my wife, the love of my life, the one who gave me all these kids, and I'm taking out for all this expensive breakfast. I love you guys.
They're not watching, are they?
My wife, she's gonna be yelling at me soon. But happy Mother's Day to all you guys who have mothers, our mothers, have mothers, everyone. We love you guys. You guys make the world go around. So thank you.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
It's the one day, man. It's the oh, Brian.
I wish fathers got this. I wish fathers got this, man. That's all. I was telling them at Father's Day, you know what happens? I end up barbecuing. Me and my dad out there in the backyard, like, man, why are we working? It's messed up, man. Just letting you know.
It's kind of how it is, I guess. Kind of how it is. But yeah, I am excited about the schedule.
Yeah.
It puts at ease to what we have to do, like especially when we talk about dynasty leagues. It puts at ease to what moves you have to make. You know. So I mean, I've suffered the issue of both my QBs being on bye or anything like that. So it's
you should probably split your bets between the Falcons and Saints right now.
Yeah.
No kidding. I was like, come on, guys. You guys got the easiest division. And then you're going to get the easiest division.
Yeah. I don't know about I'm going to say what the Falcons have done, I would say them over the Saints right now.
It depends on the quarterback play.
Yeah, it does. But I think Heineke can actually get it done. And I do believe this Desmond Ridder is going to be. I don't know. Like, I still don't know because it was his rookie year and we only saw a couple of not a couple, but a handful of games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Throws a backhand. So there's still the unknown. Like, we have a taste of what it is, but there's still the unknown.
You saw more of Desmond Ridder than we saw Sam Howell. So
yeah, I know.
So you have more of an idea than I do.
But that's the thing, though. You can't judge a rookie off of his first year, ever. And I hate that when people are like, "Oh yeah, but he's a bust." I'm like, that was his rookie year. Like, I understand. Like, I give rookies 3 years, like up until their third year, and then I say, okay, now that dude just clearly sucks, or because the situations that they're put in aren't usually the best because they're usually drafted in the first top 10 picks because that team sucks,
right?
Or they just got lucky and made a trade in the past, but usually that team sucks because
Desmond Ridder has everything he needs to be a good quarterback. And I don't know if they turn around and look at him and realize they're not going to win games because of him, then they have to start Heineke. They have to. They have too much talent. They have a good offensive line, not just like pieces. They have a good offensive line that's pretty steady. They have good running backs. They have good receivers. They probably have a top 5 tight end. They have everything you need on offense, and they fix their defense. Like, dude, you can't just waste that away.
No, they I think they're gunning for it. It's gonna be this year, next year, more than likely next year, I'm assuming, but I don't know. There might be some pieces that they're missing. And what Anthony said here is I just said that because of Carr only playing one cold game.
Yeah.
Look, Carr can get it done.
Yeah.
Like, I like Carr. He's a good quarterback. Issue with him is he's just not not elite.
You don't win because of him. I think that's what always comes down.
He's not elite. And that's the issue. Like, once you get to the playoffs, you need that elite or you need everybody healthy to elevate you. And it's just for him in the last 9-10 years that he's been in the Raiders, it just hasn't happened, dude.
But there you go to the Saints now. I mean, they have so many question marks. But, they have Alvin Kamara, who's a question mark, right? But they got Jamal Williams behind him, or it could be in front of him because Jamal Williams was a man.
Kendra Miller might even surprise people.
Yeah, I think they make the team. I wouldn't be surprised if they go 3 or 4 running backs on game day sometimes.
I think what's going to happen is Kendra Miller. I don't think he's going to take over this year, but I think he'll take over next year.
Jamal Williams is still young, and he doesn't have a lot of tread loss on his tires.
Jamal Williams is still young?
Yeah, he's not that. How old do you think he is?
Like
28.
29, dude.
28.
29?
He just turned 28. He was 27.
I'm done.
He just turned 28.
I'm out. Nope, I'm out.
No, I do agree. He doesn't have a lot of tread on the tires.
Yeah, he hasn't been getting hit a lot. Give me 2 or 3 years of him. I think he's gonna be good.
As a running back, that's old.
If you're Ezekiel Elliott, who's running the ball 400 times a year, but not a guy who's been running.
He's never been the number one guy anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
He's backing up Jones. He's backing up Swift.
He's the one keeping his knees healthy. He's the one that he's not getting hit 40 times a game. That's just not who he's been.
So how long you think he stays?
2 years, 2 or 3 years. But I think they have to get rid of the entire running back room in 2 years.
Okay.
I mean,
in 2 years, Kamara, you don't think Kendra Miller is going to be there?
He might be if he gets enough playing time. My question is Kamara, still there? Is Jamal Williams going to still be there? I think they both get swept to the side. And then the question is, do you know enough about him, or did you already draft another running back? And that's the problem with running backs. Every year you're drafting a guy. So if you don't get your chance your first year, or you don't show something your first year, three other guys are going to jump in front of you.
And what's crazy is, like Kendra Miller's a third rounder, right?
Yeah.
Typically, the first rounders and the second rounders are the guys that stay.
Mm-hmm.
It's the third rounders that stick around for like maybe a couple years, but they have to elevate their game to the next level. And if they don't within that time, they might be just backups for life.
Yep.
Antonio Gibson.
You have 2 years to pop off. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And if you don't get those 2 years,
a different situation.
He should have.
He popped off the rookie year, and then they just screwed him hard. That's what it was.
Watch us do this.
He did
I think it was the injuries that scared him, honestly. Because he got hurt both his first 2 years. He got hurt.
Yeah, there's been
so
a lot of
like, we gotta bring in Brian
and do surprising things, and they just I can name Philip Lindsay, Myles Gaskin, Al Jair from last year, and then you just mentioned what's his face? You just mentioned him right now.
Antonio Gibson.
Gibson.
Yeah, these guys all did fine the rookie year. Like, oh wow, we got ourselves a guy, and then the following year they bring in somebody,
James Robinson.
James Robinson. Yeah, and then it's like
undrafted, amazing.
I don't know.
Look at you. Travis Etienne with the first round pick.
Exactly.
Rookie running backs are so hard to judge.
It's
really
so hard.
You think you have something like I thought I had
Trey Sermon
stuff with Algier, and I'm like, hell yeah. But then they bring in Bijan, and now I'm screwed on my dynasty team, but it's fine. Like, what I do like the NFL's doing is with these running backs is a lot of teams are now facing the reality of dual running backs.
Yeah, you need 2.
Yep.
That's what I love, and a lot more teams are seeing this, and I just need everybody to focus on that and take grasp of that and say,
I don't know, man. I think they might be.
It's hard for people to do that, especially the fantasy community. But they need to do this, and they need to accept the facts that if you at least have the 1A or the 1B, you're fine. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have 1As, but not all the time you get them.
Right.
Because sometimes even the 1As tank like freaking Taylor.
Man.
It was hit or miss last year. But it is what it is. Robinson will be the number 1 back in Washington. I believe so. They just like him better.
No, and
he'll definitely be the 1-2 down back.
Yeah, they like him and his running style. It works with them more, especially when you have a young quarterback there. And Sam Howell, you're going to have to get a workhorse running back, and that's what Robinson is. He's a workhorse guy.
I think Gibson just needs to move to the outside. Like just put him back at receiver or something. Like you have a receiver there, and they don't even.
They have good receivers. I don't
even want to talk about Washington. It doesn't help that Mark's a Washington fan, and then Anthony comes in here and provokes Washington madness.
Yeah, let's go, Anthony.
And then it's just Washington. It's stupid.
I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys should have gotten a quarterback too. Even just if you just got another one, just because you should always draft a quarterback. I believe I'm under that type of belief. You have to always every year because you don't know if that's going to be the guy. Mm-hmm. So always bring another one in because you might find a diamond in the rough.
Well, just look at like Chargers drafted a quarterback. Who else? A bunch of teams drafted quarterbacks. That you would be like, why do you need to draft a quarterback?
Yeah, and you just because you do, and if you develop him and he becomes good, now it's a trade piece.
Yeah, like Hendon Hooker. I'm excited for what they did. I want to see what he turns out to be.
I'm not excited because it was a great move.
I want to see what the Lions
and now it becomes the Bear show.
Because they have the opener, right? Don't they?
Yep.
Lions versus Chiefs.
Yeah.
I can only imagine that they're just gonna get torched. But if the Lions lose by 3, I'm be like, okay, the Lions can make something happen. Because if they lose within like a field goal or a touchdown, and it's like, I don't know, freaking 30 something to 20 to 30, I don't know, 36, 30, I don't know, something like that, right? Mm-hmm. I'll actually be very impressed by that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. See, the Lions, the reason they start the Lions because they're everyone's team, they're everyone's surprise team. And my fear is the Lions never do well under pressure. I can't look at their team and think that there's anything wrong with their team. I mean, I look at their team, there's like very little holes. Matter of fact, they have backups for their backups. Like, there's no reason for them not to be great. But all it takes is Jared Goff having a terrible year. You know, or someone gets suspended stupidly. You know. And they've already started with that.
James Williams.
Yeah. You know, it's so I don't know. But I look at them and they should be great. And I look at the 49ers, honestly, and 49ers, the Chiefs, they shouldn't be. They don't have receivers. They don't have great receivers anymore. They should not be amazing. Yet somehow Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are going to still be great, and they're still going to win 13 games.
It kind of reminds me of the Tom Brady Gronk years where their receivers were like, but because you have the tight end and the quarterback, they were like, we can make this work.
And every year they did.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
What's up, Derpy?
They do have talent. Don't get me that, because MVS and Kadarius Toney is talented, but it's not when you think of great receivers. When you've had the greatest receivers out there, Rashee Rice. I think Rashee Rice should be in front of Sky Moore, but whatever. That's just me. But they shouldn't. They don't have this amazing talent. They just have the best quarterback in the game. That's just how it works.
Derpy just sent me a meme. It says my mom asked me where I'm taking her to eat for Mother's Day. I told her we have food at home.
It's a flip. It's a flip of what the mom usually says to the son.
Yeah. This is what he wants to show.
I got you.
That's pretty funny.
Right there. But yeah,
That's
no,
fun.
Man. I don't know, like I feel like week 1, because I'm looking at week 1, right? Like I see what like Thursday, I'm excited for that game to see what they do. And then most of the games are all Sunday morning.
Yeah, don't ask me what I'm excited about.
You should be excited for that game, though.
Bears Packers is going to be awesome.
Why do we always play each other on Thursday now?
I don't know.
Why playing the Bears on Thursday night football game? That's my only primetime game.
I don't know. I'm just in the first game of the NFL. Why not?
Well, they do this rule where if you win the Super Bowl, you host the first Thursday. Now, why the Lions were picked?
But it's because they're the team that everyone thinks is going to be good.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm excited for that game. I want to see what they do. Like I said, if they lose by a field goal or something, that'd be great.
I'm just excited that it's not the Bears. I was worried. I was sweating bullets. Like, please not be the first game. Please not be the first game. We're not ready for that.
I'm just glad it wasn't Buccaneers and Cowboys again. God damn, that was 2 years in a row. There's two things actually, but that's the main one. Did you see Tennessee Titans creative schedule? No, I did not. I'll have to look at that. I saw Tank's Chargers anime one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Chargers are the best one.
I like that one.
No, the Titans one was just hilarious.
I actually didn't see the Titans schedule.
They went and asked people around the Nashville.
Oh, the ones
with
that
logos?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought okay.
That was their
I
schedule
saw that
release
one.
video.
I saw that one. Yeah.
And then the funny thing is there's freaking the Browns changed their social media handles to that NFL team. All these teams changing their handles to what people were saying. It was pretty funny. The Colts just said, AKA not the Cowboys.
Not the Cowboys.
Eagles schedule is crazy, but it is, but I still think they could win.
Oh yeah, they still will win a lot of games.
I still think they could win, man. It's just
I believe Kansas City's the one team that is favored in all 17 games. Eagles are favored in 16 of their 17 games. The only game that they're not favored in is the going against Kansas City. Mm-hmm. Every other game they're favored in.
Yeah.
It still makes no sense because don't you think that the Eagles are better than the Chiefs?
Yeah, I believe that team-wise, yes.
Yeah. I
do. I think the Chiefs have a lot of holes. I wouldn't be surprised if like the Broncos, the Broncos or the Raiders or the Chargers come up and surprise them in the division. And that division becomes what we thought it was going to be last year. It becomes that this year.
Yeah. There was a thing I saved. It was a week 1 schedule. It was like people making fun of what the schedule would be like if they we see it every year, man. There it is. Let me see if I get it. It's so other than the week 11, everything's good. But let me read it off so before I show it. But it says week 1, Jets take down red, white, and blue team from New York on 9/11. And in the quotations, Aaron Rodgers' debut, right?
Yep.
So in week 2, Michael Thomas returns from IR. Week 3, Antonio Brown arrested for trespassing on Ravens facility. Okay. Week 4, Michael Thomas is placed back on IR.
Yeah, that's about right.
Week 5, Dak chokes versus 49ers.
Yep.
Week 6, Russell Wilson throws 4 interceptions in prime time. Week 7, Aaron Rodgers takes Jets wide receivers to South America for a Yukaza retreat during bye week. Shit, man. Week 8, Cardinals fire Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah, that's about right.
Week 9, Tua becomes first active player to be diagnosed with CTE.
Ooh. Ooh.
Week 9, Jalen Carter arrested for drag racing during Eagles bye week.
Oh my god. Oh man.
So this one doesn't make sense. Week 11 should have been week 8. I think every week 8 with Cardinals firing Tua and Jalen should have moved up 1 because this one doesn't make sense. Week 11, Baker Mayfield throws 3 interceptions and gets Mike Evans traded. So that one's out of place.
No, I get it though, because the whole OBJ.
Yeah. But the trade deadline doesn't it get? Is it 9 now or 8? Still?
It's like it's up now. It's not.
Yeah, I want to
say is it week 11?
I'll say it's week 10.
I think it's week 10.
Because if it's week 11, this one makes sense. This one makes sense. The Baker Mayfield throws.
Well, I think it's
interception,
week
gets
10, so therefore the first week.
Yeah.
So okay, all right. And then week 12 is Nick Bosa protest first. I think that says protects. I think that's a typo. I don't know. Nick Bosa protests first Black Friday NFL game. Or
That's
they
whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. 49ers lose for week 13. 49ers lose to Eagles again with 3 healthy QBs, and Deebo Samuel comes up with a new excuse.
Oh.
Week 14, Falcons blow historic fourth quarter lead. Week 15, Ron Rivera finds out Washington was limited from playoff contention last week.
Sorry.
Week 16, Boston Scott scores 6 touchdowns versus the Giants on Christmas.
Yeah.
Week 17, Mike Evans versus Marshawn Lattimore pay-per-view fight. And then week 18, Jameson Williams hits on Lions NFC Championship North Championship bet. So
wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow. He hit on the bet too. Wow, guys. Come on.
So it's yeah,
wow.
It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. But there's like some memes with it. The Giants are celebrating. I'll see if they're forgetting. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up, man. It's not letting me do
what's your favorite game week 1?
Week 1. I don't know. But here it is. So there's this. And then Giants when they lose by 20 and the Eagles on Christmas Day. But then here's Tom Brady watching the Patriots get destroyed by the Eagles in the home opener. He comes out of retirement. So stupid. Russell Wilson is now 12-13 with 75 yards for Sean Payton. And then there's Deebo Samuel explaining himself. Josh McDaniels beating the Patriots, getting Belichick fired, and he's you underestimate me, master. Like, so yeah, I don't know.
But that's funny because when he gets the higher ground, he actually loses and gets killed. So,
yeah. The fuck? What's all this shit? Okay, that's weird.
Wow, again, he's true. Huh.
I think Bills, Jets, or Dolphins and Chargers could be the best games.
I'm most interested in Green Bay, Chicago, but I think the best game is the Jets Buffalo. I think that Monday Night Football is awesome.
Yep. I mean, for me and Braden, we could be like, yeah, Cardinals and Commanders.
No one wants to see that. The Cardinals and the Commanders don't even want to see it.
You know what's crazy? So the NFL posts like the week 1 schedule on their Instagram, and then it was like a vote. So like pick the win on the freaking Charger or the Commanders Cardinals one. The fans picked 70% for the Cardinals to win over the Commanders.
How?
I was like, am I missing something?
There's no way. Like
I know we're not great, but I think we can handle the Cardinals.
Sam Howell doesn't even have to like throw the ball.
Right?
Like it doesn't matter if he can't throw the ball or not. If you just run it, you'll be okay. Oh my god.
Braden's got bad news for you.
Yeah, Washington got Thanksgiving against Cowboys.
Well, that's a good game. I like playing on the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
News. Johnny Mott suspended again for sure.
Yeah, apparently he just got suspended again. NBA spokesperson Mike Bass, we are all aware of social media posts involving John Morant and are in the process of gathering more information. He has been suspended from all team activities pending league review, and he's allegedly flashed a gun on Instagram Live.
Jesus, what's wrong with people?
After doing it during the season already, like man,
I know
you got a problem, bro.
In honor of Mother's Day, I've already told my wife that I can't make the Chicago for the Cardinals versus Bears game.
Oh, yeah, Colt McCoy is going to destroy the Commanders. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. My favorite one though, I'm gonna say my favorite one though. I gotta see. I want to say Bills and Jets Monday night.
That's what we said too.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers versus Josh. I mean, that's Josh is going to be so awesome.
Have they faced each other?
Never.
I don't think they have, right? Like this would be the very first time, I think.
Yep.
So
think about it. In division, like the old guard, no matter what you say, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play against the new guard.
I love when he says that, man.
I
love when he says that, specifically when Brian says that.
It's okay because he's no longer on the Packers, so I no longer feel the hate.
But when you say it, though, it's just
a little hate comes up a little bit. It hurts. It does hurt a little bit. Just a little bit.
You say it the same way every time. Don't even skip a beat, man. Aaron Rodgers is the greatest of all time, or something like that.
He's top 5 all time. You know, and then we got Josh Allen, who's top 5 now, who could rise up to be back to number 2, where he should be, depending on what this team has.
Aaron Rodgers is 3-0 against Josh Allen.
So they have played?
Wow. Well, because Packers.
Yeah, 3-0.
Why can't I remember these games, man? Was this like early? Like, I don't know.
No, I mean, I'm sure.
Was this early in the career or something? Because I cannot think of it at all. I want to see Niners versus Pitts. Pitt, wow. Two great defenses.
See, the problem with that is, what about we gotta watch the other side of the ball.
Yeah, the other.
We don't know what we're gonna have with 49ers. You thought the monsoon game was bad last year?
I think Sam Darnold could pull it off for that 1 week.
Man,
I think Sam Darnold could do it.
I say Sam Darnold over under on 2 interceptions thrown.
I think Sam Darnold under Kyle Shanahan could be scary.
That's the only thing I'm kind of hoping for, because Shanahan creates quarterbacks, man.
Mm-hmm.
He does, but it's different type of quarterback. I always said he's the one quarterback that just always is thrown interceptions, no matter what. Even when he was in college, he was doing great. Like Sam Darnold is doing amazing at USC, but he's still throwing 14 interceptions. Like, because he thinks he has his rocket on his shoulder, and he thinks it's like I think I can get through that little pinhole, and it's not even close.
It's above average, but the problem is he thinks he has a bazooka, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
he's like kind of like you said.
Just he thinks he's Brett Favre, and like, no, you're not Brett Favre, man.
But I do want to see what he does that week, because that is an interesting game, Anthony, because Sam Darnold probably has the best weapons he's ever had in his life. Kittle, Ayuk, Debo, McCaffrey. Who's the other receiver? Can't think of right now. Gray.
Your guy.
I like that's probably the best he's had.
Yeah, because he went since college. Yeah, literally.
Yeah. And he went from the Jets, who had nobody, and then he went to the Panthers, who had more guy. Yeah. And you saw the elevation get a little bit better. Now he's going to a team there is no, like, everybody's healthy. He has no missing pieces wherever he goes. You have a good 1, you have a good 2, you have a good tight end, a good running back. Like, I don't see the negativity here. And then Shanahan, like me and Mark said, creates quarterbacks. So I don't know. We'll see what. But that is an interesting game.
It's literally him and going against Mike Tomlin. So Mike Tomlin has time to plan against you. It's not that it's your week 1.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin, who in my opinion is the best coach in the game, has been the best coach in the game for a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Has a whole summer to plan against you. And we all know, we all have tape on you. We all know what you are. Sam, We know what you are. So what you do is you create an instance where he thinks he has the guy. You disguise your coverage, and then he throws 5 interceptions.
Sir Braden, what are you doing?
But yeah, no, I just think like that would be a really good game.
This would be interesting.
Look, week 1 is exciting, like because you don't know what's going to happen.
If you're in for a low scoring, bruising kind of game, I think that's the one you should look at. I think both teams are going to play solid defense, and both teams are going to try to run the ball.
Yeah.
I do like this though, like Sir Braden watching him out about my Washington. But yeah, no. Look,
I'm interested about Carolina and Atlanta. That's really interesting to me.
Week 1 is very interesting, like all the teams, because that's the very first week that everything kind of like is on record. You don't know what's going to happen. Like, we may think we know, but then it turns out that the underdogs just completely destroy or even keep up, with the superior teams. Mm-hmm. Or the superior teams just like, I don't know. What's going on, man?
This Carolina, so think about it. Bryce Young, Miles Sanders, Adam Thielen, DJ Shark, Hayden Hurst, like, that's a lot of talent on that offense. So that going against Atlanta, I think that's gonna be really interesting. And if Atlanta kills them, we'll know what's going to happen the rest of the season. Like, that's going to tell a story for the rest of the season. Everyone says right now, Carolina has 7.5 is their over under right now. I think it should be like 4.5.
I can't see Carolina being.
I don't understand why it's 7.5. But I think everyone's going to come back to reality after that first game. I think Atlanta beats them by 30.
I don't know that. I don't know about that either.
Yeah, I'm sure about that one.
I'm telling you, your defense.
No, I don't think Panthers can get that high of 7.5. That's, to me, that's high, dude.
And that's
like
Vegas.
Bryce Young is just now showing up, and everything's new. The whole system. There's no way. There's no good weapons enough for him to like be that. No,
he has a entire. They won 7 games last year. They lost their number 1 receiver. They have a rookie quarterback. They have another first year coach coming in. They're changing their entire offense, and you're saying they're going to have a 7.5? They're going to have more wins than they had last year? It makes no sense at all to me. I don't know what Vegas is talking about.
I don't know. But yeah, the Lions have 2 back-to-back weeks. Yeah. I think it gets easier for them as after those few weeks, and then it just kind of like whittles down. But I think they could still keep up, though. Like, honestly, because they play Atlanta and the Panthers. I know, following couple weeks.
So
then they play like a division game somewhere in there.
They
like
play the Packers week 4. I think they'll destroy
is that what it is?
Packers.
Yeah. So
they play the Panthers and the Buccaneers, who are 2 of the worst teams.
Yeah. So
they're gonna have wins.
They're gonna have wins, and it wouldn't surprise me they get. Now I could jump on board easily with Mark's 10, and I wouldn't doubt it.
I could see 9.5, 10. Yeah,
that's Vegas's line. I think right now is 10.
Is it? I haven't looked at guys. We're gonna be doing.
Now we're stepping things up this year. Okay.
What you mean?
For the Lions, when we get to the Lions, you'll know.
Oh yeah, we'll get to the Lions. But yeah, we're doing. Are we doing our show tomorrow? Are we kicking it off tomorrow?
With
our senior dinner freaking shows?
Yeah, with the Panthers.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. We're gonna do team by team. So Brian, do you judge a team by the first game or wait until
No, he judges them by the first game because after the Bears won last year, he thought they were winning the Super Bowl.
No, look, Brian judges the team by their first preseason game.
I look at the total thing, all together,
because
and I tell you what's happening.
Brian right now would say that they're the best like he'll look at the damn Cardinals right now and say they're winning 10 games, right? That's what he would say. And then as we get closer, he starts realizing how wrong he was, and then realize they might be the worst team in the NFL by preseason. And then by week 1, he loses all faith because he sees it happen.
Until they
That's
won
what happened to
week
his
1.
Bears. And now
then they won week 1, and he got super happy.
No, I still said that we were going to win 7 games. I think if we didn't tank, we would have won 7 games. We were a 7-win team.
You tanked.
Did we not? We got rid of our entire defense, Mark.
You got rid of your entire defense before the season started. Outside
we
of
did.
Roquan
Yeah, you guys sucked anyways.
Roquan
Look, I'm telling you right now, we never had the most depressing show in my life until we hit that Bears show.
And we called it. We said they
knew
were
they were going to lose.
The Bears were 3-4 in week 7, and then we traded Roquan, and then we decided to not do anything else. You guys are just revisionist history people. No, I'm not allowing it. No. We would have won 6 or 7 games.
Because that's when he realizes because he actually sees them on the field for the first time, and he realizes how bad they suck.
Well, week 6 is about the time that I figure out what we really are.
I usually go by week 4.
I feel like the first month you can make things happen, because if you looked at week 4 for the Jaguars, they would have been like, they're booty.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the same thing with the Commanders. By week 6, you're like, "Oh, this team's trash," and the next thing you know, we win 8 games in a row, and I'm like, "What is happening?" Like, "Oh, we're taking for Trevor." Like, I remember that year we started like 1-7, and I was like, "We're getting Trevor Lawrence," and then we decided to win like the next 10 games, and I'm like, "Why?" What was this?
Stay in the middle. You guys are the Kirk Cousins of the NFC East.
We are. We're the Kirk Cousins of the NFL, you know? We're the prime meridian. We're not good. We're not bad. Just in the middle. That's why we always draft 15 or 16 every year.
Exactly, every year.
It's
so annoying.
I can't.
Oh, no, this was him last year, though.
No, I didn't say
when he was watching the offensive line last year, he's like, we had no offensive line.
I went to summer camp. I went to summer and I went to look at OTAs. I was looking at. I was like, man, what the hell? Like,
yeah,
I could destroy half of these guys on the line.
That's when it really started to sink in for him last year. I feel like is once OTA started and he's looked at the roster and he was just like,
no. When I went and looked at them, I saw them. I was like, I am 37 years old. My old ass would destroy this guy. What is going on? He's our starter? He's the one playing all the games? It's like, all right. Lucas Patrick, really? This the guy? All right, no, we good. This is not going to work out well.
I'm just saying, like, watching look, tomorrow we start off with Panthers, and we kind of we need to go back. We haven't gone back, and that's the issue. Myself and Mark were pretty good with our line, and Braden actually attends these shows, and he's very helpful. Hopefully, Braden can do it again this year, because that was really good. Of when we would do our individual shows, and we would kind of give out our record, right?
Yeah,
and then Braden. Without a doubt, or without any flinch, we would give out our record. Braden would hit enter and give out our overall because we don't look at it.
Yeah, the odds in Vegas.
Yeah, we don't look at it, and then it comes similar to close.
It would literally always be in the middle because I'd be high, you'd be low, or I'd be low,
or vice versa. Yeah,
and the actual odds would be right in the middle of what we said.
It's crazy. I don't know how we do it, but we do it. And then it comes into fruition sometimes. Some of these teams actually hit what, Vegas line actually did. But, yeah, the Bears was the one we were just like,
oh, that was the depressing
can we just get rid of this episode?
You guys were supposed to be wrong. And then
no,
Ryan Poles made it right. No. You guys were 3-4. They were 3-4, and then you just happened to not win another game the rest of the year.
We said they were going to win 3 games.
We said we were off by 1 game. How can you judge us by that?
To be fair, if it wasn't for the monsoon, you wouldn't have won week 1. Okay.
Agreed.
So let's just state that right there.
Agreed. Totally agreed.
But Brian switches between we're going to be number 1 pick to can give you playoff run, but people change underwear. Yeah. No,
I mean, I
Brian
don't know.
changes
I don't
opinion all
know.
the
I
time.
change my underwear every day.
He'll say one thing today, and then on his Bears show, he'll say another thing completely different.
That's 2 days. That means 2 times I change my underwear. What you talking about right there?
He's great at talking himself into the Bears. Yeah, we know. That's him though.
I don't think I even said the Bears would be good last year. I said that the Bears were going to win a certain amount of games. This year,
Last year, you were saying they were going to have
8 games. You said 8 or 9 games.
Eight, and that's not like going to be great at all. That's mediocre.
You said 10.
I've never said 10.
You said
that's
10.
mediocre all the time. Because
I don't have time to go back and watch all these episodes.
My entire life, all we've been is mediocre. So why would I say that we're gonna be anything but mediocre? Like, ask me how many games we're gonna win this year. 8.
Well, if they had followed your plan, you said 13.
8.
That we win 8 games this year.
You say 8. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get 8 games.
I'll look at the schedule and then we'll go.
8 seems doable.
No, I mean
it does, but we'll have to look. Vegas got Washington 6.5 wins. All right, here we go. Back to the Washington. No,
I'm that's a push.
Why are we look between you, Anthony, and Mark? Why are we always circling back? We talk about a completely different team. Mark brings up Washington. We talk about a completely different team off topic. Anthony brings up Washington. You know what?
Yeah, he's a brave for taking that one. Big time.
I almost want to go. I mean, 6, and you're gonna be in another game. That's right there.
Talking about Washington.
That's right there. I mean, talk about Washington. Why not?
No, I'm tired.
That's fine.
Washington.
I
hate Washington.
We keep
their
this
defense
we
is
keep
good.
this up. He's gonna skip the Bears and Washington when we do our team breakdown.
That's fine. He can skip the Bears. I'm all right with
that. We should do the Bears on the Bears show. We'll jump on with you.
You guys, bad luck.
It's all right.
Bad juju.
I'm not mad. It's all good, Anthony. But yes, 6.5 is actually
that's right on what I would say.
Well, I haven't looked.
That's a prime meridian right there. So
it's
that's what we do about every year between. 6
I feel like that's
9.
just below prime.
Well, I meant for us. Like that's basically what we do between 6 and 9 wins every year.
I'm trying to look by team. I can't freaking figure that out on this.
Just type Google Vegas odds.
Yeah, I like. I don't know why I always go back to NFL.com. I hate that site, and I don't know why. I just think that they're just gonna update one year, and I don't know.
He said just skip the card. That could be the depressing one this year.
That's actually that's depressing.
We'll see. But like I said, I don't
feel like if they do things right by this time next year, they could be a favorite.
I think if they do things right and lose this season and follow what the Bears did,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All of a sudden they're gonna turn around and be like, how the hell do they have?
Yeah, the healthy Kyler Murray,
12 wins.
Weapons, up the defense a little bit.
Yeah, because they could have
this could be
2 of the top
quick turnaround.
2 of the top 5 picks next year, possibly.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here we got week 1 Cardinals, week 2 Broncos, Bills, Eagles, Bears, Falcons, Giants, Eagles, Patriots, Seahawks, Giants.
That's the
VegasInsider.com.
They have a bye week in 14?
Yeah, I know.
Who? Bears?
No. I mean, it's Arizona. We have bye week like week 7, 6 or 7.
So the NFL did it again. And it's like a week 14 madness. There's a lot of teams on bye week 14. So, again, now it's too early about talking about fantasy football, maybe. Maybe not.
Push your championships.
Please, for the love of fans, whatever. Just stop with this 17, 16-week championship. You're screwing your entire league over with that bye week. Push it to 17. Now we have 15, 16, and 17. I wouldn't do 18. That's disgusting.
Yeah, no one does that.
That's just I don't know. Let's see. Win, loss.
What win did you have?
Giants win.
You talking about Commanders right now?
6? No way. This is gonna be worse than 6.
They are
not getting 6 wins. They are not getting 6 wins. So I don't look. I'm not.
No, let's look at
deep.
You looking at the Commanders? Let's look at this.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't want to dive deep into the Commanders because we always talk about the stupid Commanders.
Real quick, let's just do it. So a win against the Cardinals, they probably lose against Broncos, Bills, Eagles. I think the Bears, Falcons.
I'm wearing Cowboys jersey today.
I can see you split with the Giants.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You beat the Rams.
Anthony, I don't care. I'm sorry, Anthony.
I don't know, man. I don't see 6 wins yet.
Hate me today, Anthony, but I still love you. I'm glad you're here every day.
Mark, do you see 6 wins for your team?
I'm taking a dump on Commanders today, man.
Let's take a dump.
I can't see 6 wins.
I don't see 6 wins either, man. I'm the Cowboys, 49ers, Jets. You win against the Rams, Dolphins, Cowboys again, the Giants, Seattle, Patriots, Eagles, Giants, Falcons, Bears, Eagles, Bills, Broncos, Cardinals. Dude, that's 4?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 4, maybe, if that.
Well, we can't beat the Patriots.
Maybe.
We can't beat the Falcons.
I don't think so. You might maybe you give the Bears a run for their money. So. Maybe.
And you know what? I hope Heineke plays that game. I hope Heineke plays that game.
Rams. That's a win.
I said
Rams.
Rams and Cardinals. Yeah. I was like, those are definite ones.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. These definite wins are pretty few and far between on the schedule. I feel like we could compete with the Broncos.
Yeah. What's up, Perman? How are you, man? I saw your comment.
Yeah, I think
the other day.
Compete with us.
I think we'll split with
the
Giants and the Eagles because we always seem to be able to beat the Eagles.
In other words, are the Commanders screwed, right? I think so. Are they top 5 draft pick next year? Do you guys still have
everyone
your
says
5?
We are in the way too early 2024 draft.
Well, then
I think you are too.
I think you are.
We're gonna trade one North Carolina quarterback for another, I guess.
I think you guys are, and I think you guys need probably an old lineman or something. I don't know. I feel like
you should have got that left tackle. You should, but you need more. You need much.
No,
more.
You guys need more than. I think you guys need to establish the line before you bring in the new kid to get destroyed. That's just me. I mean, whatever. Commanders are only favored over the Cardinals, Bears, and Falcons. Hey, see?
I don't think you're favored.
Bears.
By the time the season comes up, I don't think you're favored over the Bears or Falcons.
How ironic is that Braden puts the teams that.
Yeah, who am I favored over?
Yeah.
All your guys.
His favorite, my favorite, your favorite.
And Braden's,
I don't believe. I don't think you guys will be favored to those teams, but I think the Rams you will be able to beat. I think you could beat the Rams.
Wow, we're not. Oh, because it's at the Rams, isn't it? That's probably why.
Yeah, it's at Rams.
So they probably have like a 1 point favorite or something like that. Because they're the home team, they get the +3.
I mean, you win. I think you go 2-4 in the division. So that's what I say. You go 2-4 in the division. You beat the Cardinals, and you beat one other team. That's 4 wins.
Who do you have? Oh, you have the Eagles sweeping us.
Yeah.
And we're splitting with the Cowboys and the Giants.
And Cowboys and Giants, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, we beat the Eagles last year.
Yeah, but sleepwalking happens.
With Taylor Heineke.
Look, the Philadelphia Bulldogs are a lot more better.
I called it. They're favored by 1 point.
1 point.
I knew it. So technically, the Commanders are favored in that game too.
I can't see. But
that doesn't matter because, like, if you're favored by the Bears by 2 and it's in Washington, technically you're not favored by the Bears.
Look,
so it works on both sides.
The good thing though is you guys have all your draft picks currently.
Yeah.
Okay. Currently, like, hopefully you guys don't do anything.
Because we didn't do anything stupid in this draft. So.
Well, honestly, I think you guys went 3 or 4 games because you guys are going to trade Chase Young. You're going to do what we did.
And our
start trading
draft capital will get even more
better.
Trade Chase Young.
Trade Chase Young or Sweat or something like that. Like, I could see you guys
2 seconds at least for Chase, from what I'm seeing.
Exactly. That's what I would give. I would give 2 seconds for Chase and maybe a 1 for Sweat. Like, you could get an extra 1, back in 1, and 2 extra 2s, and then now that's how you remake your team.
Yeah,
But I just don't think Ron will be there to do it. Riverboat Ron might be the end of his line right here.
Yeah,
I think so. I hope so. I like the guy, but at the same time, I don't like him.
I gotta feel Bieniemy's got to be the favorite to take over. That's why we brought him in.
Yeah,
that's why he accepted the job here.
Absolutely, I think so too. He was never going to be the guy in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he goes somewhere else, I think.
And being in Kansas City, he wasn't going to be the guy anywhere else because, like I said, Andy Reid was doing too much things.
don't say that. Make Payne enter your quarterback.
That's true. We'll come after you, man. You want Justin Fields for the rest of the year? You better be nice.
Hey, no, we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Right.
We got enough running backs. Just don't run Justin Fields anymore. We're good.
All right. So there's one team I did want to talk about is the Dolphins. I know the lingering question of what's going to happen with Tua. How long is he going to play? We don't know. But for short term, I'm going to say he stays healthy enough for short term. Dynasty leagues, I'd be a little bit worried, yes. But they got Chargers, Patriots, Broncos. They could probably win all these.
They could.
Go.
Yeah.
I think they lose to the Bills. Depending on where is it because it's at Bills. It's not in Miami.
Oh, it's at Buffalo.
So
but they're playing Buffalo early though, so it won't be as cold later.
Right, but they're not exactly. They're not in.
No, it's still October 1st in Buffalo. It's Tua's going to be like freezing his butt off.
Right, and the fact is, like, look, what the architect to that stadium is a mad genius for the damn Dolphins. They literally put their opponent in the hot sun the entire time, the first couple weeks. Like, the Bills were roasting, man. So they're at the Chargers week 1, and they're at the Patriots. The Broncos might get the brood of that in September, if it's still hot there. Mm-hmm. It might be humid, but I think the heat will probably be gone by then. But we'll see. Wow.
No, I think the heat will still be there. And I love the fact that they did that too, like the Dolphin sidelines all shaded.
Oh man, yeah,
it's freaking away sideline. Like, hey, look, you got all the sun.
Chef's kiss to the architect who made that stadium, because nobody thought of, like, I'm going to give them he had to have been a hardcore Dolphins fan. He's like, I'm going to give home side advantage.
Well, I feel like that's like a newer thing people are doing, because I know like Minnesota, the way they made theirs, all the noise funnels to the away sideline.
Exactly.
And apparently you can hear next to nothing when you're standing there.
Yeah.
Did you see Isaiah Wynn just signed with the Miami Dolphins?
You see, you just signed with the Bills?
No, who signed with the Bills?
Shane Ray making a comeback.
Really?
He was invited for a tryout, and the Bills
like
what they saw. He's reunited with Von Miller
for 5 years. Like he hasn't
played in 5 years. Hasn't played since 2018.
The reason I said about Isaiah Wynn is because if he's at right tackle, all of a sudden the Dolphins line got much better, and now they're pretty stout. I mean, with what's his name, Armstead at left tackle, Eichenberg at left guard. Like, you are a lot better. So Tua might not get hit as much.
I hope not. I really don't. I don't want that at all. It's scary. Because we talked about this before. When players start talking to their family, it's a little concerning, man.
It is.
So, but I do wish, like, I don't want them to be better than the Bills, because I really want the Bills to win. I do, man. I'm like, I like the Bills a lot. Okay. But then they, after that first home game, they travel back to the Bills. Then they got the Giants, and then the Panthers, Eagles, Patriots, Chiefs. And they have a nice bye week at 10. Then it gets so easy for them, guys. Except for the Cowboys and the Jets. But Raiders,
we don't know that
Jets,
about
Commanders,
Cowboys.
Titans, Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills. Like, there's at least 3 or 4 wins right there. They might make playoffs.
I think they do. I have 10 wins for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
have 10 wins, and it's possible they win more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really
But
look at it.
Is it one of those situations where you got to be like, if Tua plays this game, they win for sure. If Tua doesn't play this game,
No, it's kind of like what Braden said here. Miami has a good backup, at least with Mike White. I think. Look, I like Mike White. He's amazing. Yeah. Is he the guy to go through the whole season? I don't think so.
But for
he has to prove it. But again, why would we start him over Tua in the first place? But no. Yeah.
You said before a week. I mean, with the team that's not like gearing up against him, he's a very good one to come in.
Look at these two.
Ben Simmons overpriced. I'm pretty sure he still won his.
They're over here arguing in chat.
I know. It's Isaiah Simmons.
And you know what? And how do you not know? We talked about Brady.
And he's on his rookie contract still.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's now funny. You know he's a Cardinals fan.
Yeah, he's a Cardinals fan.
Yeah, he's.
That's why he was messing around saying Colt McCoy was going to torch the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's like, I know my team sucks. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but no, look, because I don't know if we talk about the Dolphins much on this channel. There's certain teams we just don't. I don't know why. Just not enough focus around them. I know the Bills have had a quiet year. Last year we were talking about them possibly taking it. There's less shade or less like sunshine on them on the Bills this year, which I like because maybe if they do good, then no one like I don't know. It's less pressure, you know what I mean, for teams. But when you talk about certain teams all the time, there's more pressure on that team to win. It wasn't easy with the whole DeMar Hamlin thing, but obviously, it was just it would have been perfect for the Bills to win last year with the whole story, but it didn't work out that way. Now, if the Dolphins have this issue with the quarterback situation, Mike White might end up taking over if there's another concussion with Tua. Like, up until what week do you believe Mike White can take over? Do you trust him the whole season? No.
He's kind of like
after week 10.
He's like Foles. So like, if you get to week 11 and Mike White's there
right
now
after week 10, which is the bye week, right?
Yeah. So then you're good. I think.
Would you trust Mike White from 12 and on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I would agree with you there. I think he could do it, and that's a perfect freaking comp, man. Nick Foles.
Nick Foles comes in, takes your team because you're not prepared for him. He's a different type of quarterback, and that will work.
But there's so much speed on that team. Bringing in Devin A-Chain only makes it faster. Tyreek is fast. Waddle is fast. Like they're all fast, man. Like it's just speed, and they are going to be killing teams with pure brute speed, and it's going to be fun to watch. They might be a really fun team to watch. I'm going to keep an eye on them.
Well, Dalvin Cook is a running back sooner rather than later.
It's coming.
Yeah,
and that's the other thing. The other team, Minnesota.
Well, Zadarius Smith was just traded.
The
Browns.
Yep. So Minnesota's getting rid of Zadarius Smith. They're getting rid of just running backs. They're getting rid of everybody. So I feel like they're almost tanking.
They brought Madison back though.
Yeah, Madison is good. Yeah, that's true. But they just getting rid of a lot of talent on their team in a time in the division where it's up for grabs.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right? Don't you think you would try to, at least on the offensive side, you keep most of your people that just won you 12 games? That's just crazy.
Yeah, but
Pylon gone.
That's the worst 12-win team I ever seen in my life, though. I mean,
their defense was terrible.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's interesting to I love that the schedule's out though. That's number one. Like now we can move on with our bye weeks and figure out what we can do.
What?
Nice. What's up?
So
did you hear Wentz might be Rams soon?
Wow.
No,
I did not hear that.
I did not.
You guys hear Tom Brady join the Raiders?
To own.
Yeah, as an owner.
Yeah.
So they did. They brought in the quarterback room from the Patriots from like 6 years ago. Hoyer, Jimmy G, and Tom Brady.
That's why Tom Brady's the owner, because he wanted to own Jimmy G.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There it is, as of 28 minutes ago.
Although I saw the funniest meme. Oh no, that's Aaron Rodgers.
Hold on, but then 4 hours ago they said the Bears.
For Wentz?
Yeah, so 4 hours was the Bears.
Oh, Carson Wentz to the Bears.
And then 30 minutes ago was the Rams.
Wow,
that's a threat right there. That's a threat right there. Don't make us hurt your quarterback to make you play Wentz.
He's just a backup. There's no way that Fields would get undertaken. No way.
No. But even being a backup, we already have a backup.
He's a backup. He's not. Minnesota's defense should be better with Brian Foles as defense coordinator, but they do seem like they're taking.
It's like they're getting rid of everybody. They're like, you did good last year off the team.
Yeah,
I feel like was it O'Connell? Wasn't he the head coach?
Yeah,
they like gave these guys a year, and he was just like, "Yeah, no, I didn't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. You're gone. You're gone." We tried to get rid of Cousins, but nobody wanted him.
Oh man, I forgot to do. I forgot to put that in the description. We're doing our IDP draft this week.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to put that up
on Wednesday.
How would the Bears
Wednesday? If we get enough people. If we don't have enough people, then we're not doing it though.
God, you seem so puzzled up there, Brian.
I don't understand because we got PJ Walker and Peterman. I don't even. Why we get another guy who's the exact same?
Anthony. Here. See if you guys can put his. Is that even clickable? Like, can you guys click on that from?
No,
YouTube?
but you can.
Or do I have to go to YouTube and actually do it?
They can copy and paste into the.
No. I know. No. It falls up on YouTube.
It wasn't a setup even before.
Hey, that's Flores for Wednesday.
Well, the issue is Flores plays a different defense.
Yeah.
And
that's for Wednesday. We're gonna try and get 12. If I narrow it down to 10, we'll do it to 10. But I'm gonna try and do 12. I've talked to a few people that let me know next week. I'm like, all right, well, then the week. Here's the thing. They tell me let me know next week, right? And then I let them know the week of. They're like, oh man, that's this week. I was like, well, yeah, dude, you told me to tell you next week.
All right, Braden said he clicks on it and it opens.
It opens. All right, cool. Yeah, get in. We're gonna do an IDP one. We're gonna go earlier. We usually typically do these 30 minutes earlier to give us a little bit more time. Or unless you guys want to go an hour before, which is I don't think we've ever done that before.
Just see it when you get home. See when you get home, because I'll already be here.
Well, I know. So, but
I'll be home too.
We can start an hour before. I don't mind. It's 15 rounds. We might add an extra, but I don't know. We'll see. I might add an extra. But yeah, no, it's gonna be an IDP Wednesday, and then we'll see. I'm gonna get some other people from different shows down here as well. I think I'm gonna try and get maybe 10 boys on, or even Dustin on with us, hopefully. So, if you're not familiar with them, they are from the Get Right Fantasy Network. You've seen them before, maybe. If not, you'll meet them that day. But yeah, there's something else I wanted to say. And I forgot. Draft news, NFL. I forgot. I literally forgot. I have so many tabs. I don't even know what. Well, anyway. I was gonna say something about Wednesday's draft. I already got somebody.
Oh, I always start with like 2 tabs, StreamYard and Sleeper, but then by the end of the show, it's like
7.
Yeah,
like 8.
Like I gotta look at this schedule, this person, this player. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, there's like 30 tabs open. No,
you're in. All right, cool, man.
So slow.
Hell yeah. Commanders are going to be sold.
Oh yeah. Everything did go through. So despite the concerns that the NFL committee had, everything is official.
Yep, I saw them. They released it, and people in the streets were dancing in the streets in Washington, and
that bad, man. That's
it was. You don't understand the 2 greatest days.
I clearly don't understand because
in the last like 10 years of this franchise is when we got rid of Bruce Allen, And now Dan Snyder's selling the team. It's been the best 2 days.
I was like, people were literally like, they're literally dancing. People were that happy that he's
insane.
gone.
I can't believe that.
You imagine having an owner that like the head coach and the GM are like, we want this guy, and then that owner walks
And it says someone
on
totally
the
different.
team even wants that guy. But because the owner wants it, they have to get that guy.
Mark popped the champagne bottle.
Like that's how we had. That's how we. That year we drafted Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, well,
Jesus,
but no one wanted him.
Jay Gruden goes, if you get a quarterback, I want Daniel Jones. If he's not available, I want to go defense. And then Daniel Jones went 5th. And then 15th came around, and then he goes, nope, we're getting Dwayne Haskins. And nobody wanted him. Like, how can you function as an organization when the owner's bringing in players that the coaches and, like, the staff don't even want to be there?
I mean, that's bad.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we've had teams where, the whole Mitch Trubisky draft, where no one else in the world knew that we were going to draft Mitch Trubisky except the GM. He didn't share with the coach. He didn't share with the owners. He traded up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand. I just don't.
And then you hear about the workplace atmosphere he was running. And
yeah, no, that was terrible.
Skimming off of the home games, not giving the other owners. But I think that happens more often than you think, because otherwise the owners would have been a lot more angry when that came out.
They're like,
No, they didn't even mummer a thing. They're like, he does that? No way.
Only him.
Yeah, just him. Like, you didn't hear anybody getting like, he does what? That guy owes me money. Like, no, you didn't hear anything
what's up,
like
Rasta?
that.
How you doing,
Anthony?
Anthony, you still joining on Wednesday's IDP draft? I'm not asking you to come on the show, but if you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, I sent an invite to him as well. So,
but I also congratulated Braden on having the worst owner in the NFL now. So, well, he's under investigation. So,
yeah,
Bidwell.
Yeah. You say that, but you know what? You're like, I lived my entire life like that. 10 years under investigation. Doesn't even matter.
Toby drafting, hell yeah. And let me send that link again. It should be in chat, but I'll send it again. Should be there. But yeah, no. So tomorrow, myself and Mark, we're gonna be covering the Panthers and Panthers only. Okay. That is it. We're going to be talking about the Panthers. It's going to be the Panthers episode. And then after that, it's going to be the Texans.
/ Bears, because we get their pick still.
And then the Texans after that will follow on throughout the draft, because I just already forgot the draft order. But you know what I mean. We're going to follow the draft order as we did last year.
Panthers, Texans.
No. Can't do 2 episodes of the Texans. You freaking crazy? I mean, we could if we wanted to, but I'm not doing that. We could do offense one day, defense the next. I don't know. But no, I'm not doing that. What we have a
flow. All right, we'll switch the Texans to the Colts. How about that?
No, Anthony's already in there. I don't know what I asked. No, thanks. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was in there before I got in there. I was the second person.
Well, I told him about it, and he jumped in. I forgot.
I thought I was. Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Brian might have been in there too.
Yeah,
but I know Rasta was in there.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that during the day. Unless things happen, we'll coming out. This is where the time myself and Mark, we just kind of grind out every team for the next almost until kickoff, man. It seems like we have an episode almost every day. This is where Brian says we're live all the time.
Yep.
We're only live all the time during summer break, even though that man up there has a show every day. He makes fun of us for having a show every day.
Yeah, but I know I have a problem. I look around, I see all the stuff that I have. I know I have a problem.
Morning Spike and be like, you can catch Dynasty Pylon on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Thursday.
Saturday.
No.
And it was true. It was true.
Look, we didn't do Saturday. Saturday was our day off.
Saturdays.
I saw Martin with a green screen in his car.
He's like the one guy with the green screen backpack.
I'm not Frankie Green Screen.
Wherever he goes, he's got the green screen.
I was like,
bro,
what is
I don't do
going
that.
on?
We
Sadie's like,
Dynasty Pylon, man.
Sadie's like, you're on again? You're on.
Football. He just has that background wherever he goes. Talk about football.
Absolutely not. But if anything, Brian's on in front of a camera almost every day, all the time. He's talking about comic books and movies and TV shows and
football.
Funko Pops.
The Funko Pops and football.
And then he, whenever he does that, Tank comes on with him. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I'm glad Tank is on our thumbnail, even though.
To be fair, this is Erica's first Mother's Day, so I do understand.
Why? I don't know. Did he respond at least? I want a response. I want a response.
I told you last night when he was nuts, he goes, he had no intentions of showing up.
Oh, I know.
No show tomorrow, right, guys?
We're like, no.
Oh, no. Me, Brian, and Martin are like, no, it was usually a show. What are you doing? And then he goes, topic ideas.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good, man. We're good. I don't want to know. Look, we love
good.
Tank, but he is just
He's
just busy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll be doing that. So tomorrow we're talking about the Panthers. Oh man, so that would be what time did we agree on that? Did we say 12 your time, which would be 9 my time? Or 10? What time is it over there?
Right now it's 12:40, almost 1 o'clock.
Oh shoot! All right, we gotta hurry up.
Yeah. So
I'm
I'm trying to close it out.
It's 11:40 for Brian.
I'm trying to close it out, man. But yeah, Brian, if you need to leave, go ahead.
Wow, I just now realize you guys are both wearing Cowboys jerseys. What in the
so actually,
did I just walk into?
So actually, this is Walter Payton's high school jersey.
Oh, okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I know you're wearing a Cowboys jersey down there.
Yeah. It was the next one up in rotation. I just grabbed the next one up. Like, it's just tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm going to wear. Who knows? If I had a Panthers one, I would try and wear a Panthers one, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a Panthers one, unfortunately.
I mean, because there's only one jersey I would want, and that's if and only if he gets better, is Jeremy Chin, but that's about it.
I like Bryce Young. I wouldn't mind getting a Bryce Young jersey.
Nah, too early.
I have to see it. If he has one good game, I will have it on ready or on order like that.
Nope, absolutely not. So Mark the only one east.
I'm barely east side though. I'm in Indiana.
He's like an hour away from.
We're close.
I'm literally on the cusp of being on Central Time.
Yeah, that's no. So tomorrow.
But I used to live in Arizona, so
12 o'clock. Oh my god! So 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. 8 a.m. I'm about to be at 9 o'clock in the morning, bro. All right, so 9 o'clock.
Frank jersey.
That's
9 o'clock.
Frank Wright jersey.
Mountain Standard Time. And then 12 o'clock freaking Central. Or wait, yeah, Central, right?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock East, 10 o'clock your time.
No, so it'll be 10 my time.
Your time, yeah.
That ain't too bad. Man. Ain't too bad. I think we should go an hour early. We'll discuss it. We might do 11 o'clock.
Go on Dynasty Pylon, hit the bell notification. When we go live, you will know.
Right?
Yeah, so if you guys have a certain team you guys want to talk about, let people know. We'll talk about their teams because we're gonna hit up every team. We do that every year. So and a custom jersey. Or a custom jersey.
Hey, speaking of custom jerseys, we're gonna be doing that soon too. So let's go.
Yeah.
To an extent of a customization, though. To an extent. It's a Dynasty Pylon jersey, yes. But it is your team. So, I think you're a Patriots fan, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're a Patriots fan, Washington fan, Cardinals fan, Niners fan. Derpy's a Patriots fan. So, anyways.
Pittsburgh,
yeah. It's
you're yelling.
Pittsburgh, yeah. But yeah, no, but it'll be Dynasty Pylon. It is stitched. It'll say Dynasty Pylon, and it'll be this one will be giving out number 4. Where are we at? What's our number?
281 right now. We are 19 away. Like we are.
Oh, we should make that video here.
Yeah, it's actually coming real fast. I was like, yeah, man, another 10. Okay.
I've been telling you, we get about 30 subs in the offseason and 50 during. Like
we got to do more the mock raids. I feel like that was
great,
beneficial. I do like
and fun
that.
and fun.
I do like doing that, but I just don't want to be like a complete I don't want to.
Oh no, I get it. Not all the time. Yeah.
Just face. I want to talk about certain things that doesn't relate to fantasy football as well. Like we're all football, so I don't want to talk about all fantasy football either. So I'm starting Dalton as my QB. What? Ooh. You need some help.
Good Lord, come join us.
How are you starting Dalton?
Yeah.
Bro, you need to make a trade now.
This one had me laughing.
Yeah, no, he's right though.
I think I'm looking like Brian getting nervous. Bouncing. Yeah, Brian, go, get out of here. Go away.
I don't like leaving him before the show's over, but
that's
I gotta
fine.
go.
We're gonna close it out. We're about to be done. Look, Brian, catch Brian on Tuesday. Look, hey, you do need to put this link, the sleeper link, to people to join.
Oh yeah,
the following.
That's good.
Yeah, but use that link. But yeah, go ahead, close it out, Brian, and then or leave, whatever you got to do.
I'm leaving. I'll see you guys next week. I'll be here Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, actually, I'll be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and back Sunday again. So I'll see you guys later.
He's on every day. What he was talking about is he's talking about his shows. He has a film movie review show that's on Spoiler Kings, which should be in the description below. And then he has a individual
he's like, let's do a mock
a bear show on Tuesday nights, and that's on the Nerd Huddle. I think it wouldn't surprise me here in the next few months that show ends up on this channel.
It will. It's gonna happen.
I think so. Once Tank comes back out of his hiatus, I think it's gonna happen. But again, is maybe add fantasy to Dynasty. No, we do. No, we talk about fantasy. Like, I just don't want to talk about, like, there's certain things we want to talk about outside fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't we don't focus all fantasy. Like, it's just all we do fantasy for sure. When in season, oh man, it's hardcore, all nothing but that. But we talk about outside of that as well. But and we'll have a mock on Wednesday. So get on that mock draft. The link is in chat. I don't have it in description. My bad. I'll put it in tomorrow's Panthers episode. And see, like I said, we don't just do all fantasy. Like tomorrow, we're just gonna talk about the Panthers, their new moves, what they did, and whatnot. And we're gonna give out our records
schedule.
Yeah, we'll look at the schedule, and then we're gonna talk about what we think. So I mean, fantasy gets more subs. Yeah, no, you're right. But see that we just I don't know. We do a little variety.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We do a little variety.
And he loves when we do tape.
Well, people actually like that.
Yeah, that helps us with who we should be looking at drafting. That helps us with, should we keep players?
You're good. You're fine, man. No, we do focus on Dynasty. So like I said, if someone comes in here and asks us a question about Dynasty, we answer it. We talk about it all the time. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, that's our focus. Our main focus, to be honest, is individual defensive players. But it's so hard that people don't really realize it, because once, like, Perma, I don't think you've been with us during season, right? During season, you'll see the change. Hopefully you're still around with us. If not, that's totally okay. I understand. There's better shows out there than us. I get it. I'm not holding anybody. Like, you guys come back. I love that Anthony comes back. I love that Perma, you've been coming back since you've met us. But yeah, in season it kind of changes. But that's just because that's the main focus. So during the off season it kind of slows down there. Slow moment is Braden Tank on the show? So Braden.
No.
Wait, what?
He's asking if Braden is Tank. No, Tank
No,
is another Chicago guy.
No. So, Anthony, how long have you been here, man? That's okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's really seen.
I don't know. They've both been kind of gone.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get them both on. Braden might be a little harder to get on, but well, maybe
He was on
I
the
don't
draft show. Braden was on the draft show with me.
He was. If you go back to the draft episode.
Oh, and I'll have
you'll
Tank
see-
too. Yeah, all of us will be on there.
Yeah. Look, they all pop in, but the main guys' faces you'll see is myself, Mark, and Brian. Like those are the main three you'll see. Like that's just how it is. Quick thoughts on Rice and Mims. Look, Rashid Rice is another Sky Moore. That's my quick thought. And Mims might actually be surprised by everyone. I think he's going to pop off. But depending on what they do. That's my quick thoughts.
Right.
I could dig deeper, but we'll get into that eventually. But no, I think Rashid Rice is just going to be another Sky Moore. I'm sorry. We might see Sky Moore actually be something this year.
Hopefully.
I know I found you guys during the draft. Oh, also like one of our drafts, like, whoa, okay, so one of the invasion drafts. Okay, okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And thoughts on Look, I haven't even put any thoughts to this guy at all. Where do you even
thoughts.
No, yeah, I have no thoughts.
Who's this guy?
No, he went. Oh, where'd he go, man? Like that's how bad it is. Like I don't.
He got drafted by somebody. I know that.
It wasn't early either. Hold on, man. Now you got me digging deep for this guy, man. Hold on, man. Where'd he go? Detroit.
That's what it was.
No, Kansas City, right? He faces Detroit. He went to Kansas City. Again, I have no thoughts. I have no thoughts. Are you sure? He went to Detroit. Drafted by Detroit. No, that was Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City. I don't know. I gotta see. I do. Okay, so all right. Damn it. Now I gotta talk about him. Do I like the fact that he's on the opposite side of Hutchinson? Yes, because it's gonna be like that Myles Garrett force. Anybody who was on the opposite side of Myles Garrett, because Myles Garrett is one of the best defensive ends in the league, forced the pressure to their side, which opened up the tackle ratio, the sack ratio, all to the other side. This guy's rookie year might be good, but then you got to think about George Karlaftis is on the other side as well. Like he's a defensive line. He's going to be in the middle. I get it. Do they still run 4? Kansas City still runs 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 3? No, they run 4. So if he's closest to George Karlaftis, maybe, but I look. He got injured, whatever, his thumb or something, right? I don't know. I can't even remember what it was. But I don't know. I have no thoughts really, to be honest. I'm just gonna be lying. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kansas City, not he plays Detroit week 1, yeah. You did exactly what I did.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a good celebration move. I have not seen this, but now I'm intrigued. We
gotta check this out.
I do. Hold on. Now I gotta see this video. And if we can actually do it, I could probably put it up on here if anybody else hasn't seen it either. Hold on. I don't want to get. All right, there's the sack. Gets up. Okay, hold on. I want to put it right at the exact time where he. So
yeah, I got you. The least amount of time we have it on there.
Yeah, the least amount of time we get copyrighted.
Right?
It's just.
I feel you.
So the tape films, you see how I put the stats all across the bottom and a freaking logo up top.
Yeah, you mirror it.
I mirror. I do all kinds of crap. I pause it and then I rewind it. I take it like, look, sometimes I mess up and I get striked, but for the most part, I got the skills to make it happen. Dude, I don't see it. How come I don't see it, man? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe if I do this, copy it here, and put celebration. Now I'm now curious on this, man. Like you brought up this topic. All right, here we go. Is it like some weird Ray Lewis type stuff? Hold on. Gets a sack. All right, brings him down. What is this, like some weird? Okay. All right. Yeah. It's like some weird washing machine. What the hell is this, bro? What am I watching? All right.
You said washing machine.
Yeah, watch what I'm putting up here. You'll see. Hold on. Here we go. Rewind it just about that here. And then he teabags him. So let's just do this. All right. He gets the sack. All right. Can you guys see it? Because I tend to do that. I mess up a lot. All right, here we go. Ready? All right. Get out of here. There it is.
Like it.
I mean, I like it. 41-0 in that game. Holy crap.
Against the 9th ranked Oklahoma State.
Oh my gosh. Look. Yeah. But I got other means, man. I'm taking a different route. Guys, you don't know. I'm taking internship classes, man, for scouting. You guys didn't know. So I watch hours upon hours of film. So, but put his name on highlights. Yeah. No, that's what we do. We do that. Anyways, we're going on. We were supposed to shut down 30 minutes ago. We were gonna make it like an hour episode, but it's all right. Look, happy Mother's Day to every single one of your moms. And if unfortunate events or something that mom isn't around anymore, well, I hope she's doing all right. But other than that, though, tomorrow we'll be back. We're doing our day films, day shows. The hell do we call them? Our lunch hour.
Lunch hours.
Gosh, what did we used to call them?
It was a lunch hour.
The lunch hours?
Yeah. Dynasty Pylon lunch hour.
I forgot what we called them, bro.
And then Brian used to make fun of us because sometimes we go on later, especially his time. He'd be like, it's more like the senior dinner hour.
Yeah. All right. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna try and shoot because it is now 10 o'clock. It is now 12 your time, right? 1 o'clock.
About to be 1 o'clock my time.
Okay. I will wake up extra early and try and do it 11 o'clock your time. I will try and do it on 11
8 o'clock your time?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen. 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's unfortunate. And then we're going to move up as the time. We usually do that. We start super early and then we go up in increments of 30 minutes. And then we kind of see where the best time views. And then we stick to that time. Last year, it was about
11 your
p.m. Arizona time.
Was it 1 p.m. Arizona time?
It was, yeah. Last year we were getting a lot of hits, which ended up being 4 o'clock
my time,
Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see. Are you good with 4 o'clock if it ends up being?
Yeah, as long as we keep it,
consistent?
fairly, like that'll be perfect.
Yeah, okay. I think you cut out, but yeah, or I didn't hear it. He looks like
well, I just said as long as it's like an hour to an hour and a half long, that'll be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, we won't go any further than that. We talk about the one team. What about Jalen Carter? Well, I think he's going to get topped by the best, and he's going to be around all his homies there in Georgia. So, I think he's going to be productive.
Oh, he got him and Felix in his IDP rookie drafts.
I got hit. What? Oh,
Jalen Carter and Felix.
Oh, so okay, that I think I would have. Jalen Carter's gonna be fine.
I might not
don't know
produce too
about.
much this year.
I don't know about freaking Ozumua though, man. That's just landed in a weird look. Chiefs defense. They need some work, man. Bolton can't do everything, bro.
Carter should pop off.
Yeah, he should pop off. But anyways, yeah, we'll see. He should be one of those guys we kind of look, because I expected George Karlaftis to do good too last year. He didn't do anything.
He started catching on more towards the end, so I'm
but like I thought he was
does
gonna
something
do
new.
better during this. Like at the beginning, he didn't do anything. And you're right, it was towards the end. So this could be another guy does the same. But we'll talk about IDP.
I feel like it takes defensive ends a little longer. Look at Rousseau. He struggled his first part of the rookie year too.
Yeah, most of them do.
So.
Most of them do. Not all of them. There are those outliers that, you know.
That's true.
But anyways,
Can't
tomorrow, join us.
The Nick Bosa's of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
We're heading out. Tomorrow, guys, join us. God damn it. We will be doing the Panthers show. All Panthers. And we'll talk about their schedule and whatnot. So, Anthony, thanks for coming in. Catching the end of this show. And I will try and see if I can get on your guys' show as well. I know they started up again with their draft. I was on there just chatting with them, and I watched their entire show. It was actually interesting. Very interesting on what they do. Check them out. The Get Right Fantasy Network. They are part of our friends list. So if you dig in somewhere on our channel, look through somewhere in there, you'll see their link. I know we have them as a friend. I have Buckner, Simmons, Oliver Hill, Williams. So yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this on your IDP. Is it just IDP? It's interesting. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Yep. Of course, man. All right, guys. Anthony, I'll talk to you whenever. We'll get more into your IDP team. But I gotta head out. Definitely gotta see you guys. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. So, anyways, I got nothing else, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good too.
All right. Enjoy you guys' Mother's Day, and hope you guys have fun.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. If you're watching, hope you're safe. I'll probably call you later, anyways. So. All right, later, guys.